Good morning, everyone. I am Vishnu Jagtap, and in front of all of you, I am presenting the Economics Time newspaper headlines. So, first of all, Dalal Street Indies fall for seventh straight session. Next, benchmark bond yields at early 4-month high. Next, on cards, same mutual fund fee for a category. Next, Delhi exercise police case, Shishodia in CBI custody till Saturday. Next, lender to retain credit limits of Adani Enterprises. Next, G20 on guest list. Hotels serve up tariff hikes. Next, highway project norms may be changed soon. Next, government reviews capital needs of PSU insurers. Next, policy push to help widen biogas adoption. Next, Carlyle Aviation to pick up 7.5% in SpiceJet has part of debt recast plan. Then I comes to page number 2 in pure politics section under that. CBI gets Shishodia custody. Next, Aam Aadmi Party mulls change in cabinet party. Next, ED chief extension CVC Act amendment illegal. Next, Supreme Court hauls up defensemen for RAS delay. Next, Khera's protection extended till Friday. Next, will decide issues related to police chief appointment once and all. Next, Supreme Court dismisses PIL for renaming commission. Next, sign for emergency, say a Aam Aadmi Party. Next, CBI acting lawful Kejriwal should resign. Next, Wah Taji. Next, witness Umesh Pal killing. One accused gunned down in encounter by police, UP police, BJP hails action. Next, CBC cautious against about paper leak rumors. Next, Bihar by poll to 1 Benalial to 4 MLC seats on March 31st. Next, Tagore Memorial Grove unveiled in US. Next, PAR panel to seek explanation from 13 opposition MPs. Next, HSC lets BJP file PIL attack on Min's Conway. Then I comes to page number 3 in pure politics section under that. Modi calls Yedi Europa an inspiration for all. Next, huge crowds for Modi roadshow. Next, BM targets Congress for insulting Karge. Next, India to suggest 4 principles to check economic offenses. Next, tackling economic crimes. Next, exit polls win for BJP plus in Tripura, Nagaland, NPP leads in Meghalaya. Next, voting in Meghalaya and Nagaland largely peaceful EC. Next, fresh instability in Nepal after oil ditches Prachanda. Next, a day after target killing Kashmiri Pandit seek removal of LT governor. Next, Shinde issues whip for budget session. Next, NCP MLA Saroj Ahir Ahir complaints against lack of proper nursing room in assembly complex. Next, India Japan set up military ties amid China's belligerence belligerence. Next, then I comes to page number 4 in companies and economy section under that. Sales prevent rupees from breaching 83. Next, other events also spurring demand. Next, Wipro set up for new business lines for to align with client needs. Next, Adani companies extend losing run. Next, no plans to rise fresh commercial papers. Then I comes to page number 5 in brands and companies section under that. Subscription video on demand may grow faster than aid lead platforms Deloitte. Next, Reliance Retail targets world's top garment seller tag. Next, India had a cracking year in 2022. Coca-Cola global chief. Next, Acer to invest $3.6 billion in low carbon energy ops. Then I comes to page number 6 in brands and companies section under that. DRL to buy mayonnaise US generic biz for $105 million. Next, no new COVID sub variants seen in India in over a month. Next, NPPA fixes retail price of 74 drug formulations. Next, AI to refurbish its fleet by next year. Maharaja mascot to stay. Next, Carlyle Aviation to pick up 7.5% in SpiceJet. Next, DGCA's significantly increased check to ensure flight safety. Next, 5G services to spy up Indian economy. Next, return on capital low for telcos in India need to raise tariffs Mithal. Next, VI Airtel back tariff plan to make consumers pay as per their use. Next, VI launches new gaming app to lift user internet. Next, Jio and Airtel to spend big on 5G expansion. Next, on page number 8 in companies section under that, Hiranandani group leases nearly 21,000 square feet in Thane township to INOX. Next, Fab India scraps IPO plans amid market volatility. Next, NCLT upholds Adani Power bid for Cobra. Next, Odisha CM Patnaik meets Mukesh Ambani. Next, Apple supplier halts production at India unit. Next, High Court asks government to clarify stand on sanction to attach DMRC assets. Next, ready to take over Reliance home fin by March 31. Othium tells Apex Court. Next, NCLT amidst color proof India for insolvency proceeding. Next, NDR warehousing plans to raise rupees 2000 crore through invite this year. Next, ad disclosures should be shown prominently. Next, government ropes in IFCI EY to streamline FAME scheme. Then I comes to page number 10 in economy section. Under that, capital infusion of rupees 3000 crore likely in three general insurers. Next, India's growth story does not exclude poor or middle class financial minister. Next, UN climate boss global stock take a course correction opportunity. Next, after ethanol policy support for biogas. Next, wheat prices may go below MSP as arrivals begin in Gujarat MP. Next, BIS for mandatory hallmarking of gold bullion by refiners from July 1st. Then I comes to page number 11 in economics time market section. Under that, SEBI purposes uniform expense ratio in for mutual funds to curb mis-selling. Next, Z Entertainment to be reinstated into F&O segment. Next, Wall Street moves higher after Rawat last week. Next, crude oil slips on rate hike worries. Next, FPI bullish on infra theme despite border sell off. Next, oil and gas power. World Exposure 2023. Next, transforming India's energy sector. Then I comes to page number 12 in smart investing section. Under that, March to bring bear market risk for US stocks. MS. Next, even nano threat rises fears of stress on lenders agree books. Next, SEBI cancels way to wealth commodities registration. Next, Divgi torque transfer fixes price brand for public issues. Next, FPI bullish on infra theme. Next, SEBI plans uniform expense ratio. Next, strengthen capital markets to help GDP hits $40 trillion by 2047. Next, SBI's new dividend yield fund good for moderate risk takers. Next, SEBI cancels way to wealth commodities registration. Next, on page number 13 in economy section under that, norms rejig on cards to draw private players to highways. Next, Pricol would not be the for sale. Pricol would not be for sale even if someone offers rupees 1000 a share. Next, registration must for local vendors with links to neighboring nations. Next, asset monetization if FY23 may see rupees 55,000 crore shortfall. Next, Sailesh Pathak is new FICCI Secretary General. Then I comes to page number 14 in edit page section under that bring states on the same capex page. Next, a new normal for zoonotic disease. Next, the best reason for a no particular reason. Next, make India home to others. Next, right to judge. Next, military aid to Ukraine. Next, belt up you are on the Ato Behan. Next, Tailwinds add to India's velocity. Next, sound the gong for the Kong. Next, India's link to Indians. Next, charter a new course. Next, on page number 15, in around the world section, around under that, Britain EU seal new post British deal on Northern Ireland trade. Next, China urges peace in Ukraine after US warns against aiding Russia. Next, Twitter sacks 200 employees in fresh round of job cuts. Next, Elon Musk calls US media racist after Dilbert Row. Next, UN $4.3 billion to cover Yemen 2023 humanitarian needs. Next, Pfizer in talks to acquire cancer drug Seagen. Next, Hong Kong likely to scrap mask mandatory for early March. Next, Tencent sets up a team to develop ChatGPT like product. Next, tips, trivia, and trends section under that. Last minute problem keeps SpaceX rocket astronauts grounded. Next, snakes, lizard, and desert meet in Malaysia's first reptile cafe. Next, threatened by humans, Kenya, Masai giraffes find new home. Next, minimum marriage age rises to 18 in England and Wales. Then I comes to page number 16 in economic time Penacha section under that. Honoring the best risk and insurance managers in India. Next, hedge fund magnate who extracted billions to surrender control. Next, is there a connection between coffee and health bones? Next, Finnish premium says she's still dancing despite the criticism. Next, the little known sheikh who has made a multi-billion million takeover bid for Man UTD. Next, you do not score, you get flack. Next, can Man United really win a quadruple? Next, Djokovic breaks graph ranking record. Next, Williamson becomes New Zealand most prolific test batter. Next, Lovlina Nikhat to lead India's challenge. Then I comes to page number 18 in disruption section. Under that, collectively VC can get founders to change governance practice. Next, new government platform to process plaints against social cause. Next, Chrome's new Zoom blows things up 300%. Next, share chat opens new learning hub. Next, IT's global clients stay the course on digital transformation journey. Next, new mechanism for Aadhaar fingerprint authentication. Next, Infosys opens private 5G has a service for enterprise client worldwide. Next, Google runs search at space. Next, Physics Wala forms a joint venture with Utkarsh classes. Next, COAI says users fee on OTTs not linked to net neutrality. Next, corporate India scaling staff on war footing to stay ahead. That much for today. Thanks for watching. Make a good day.